lifestyle's been freezing cold like the diamonds in they chain, no lab-grown stones. JimmyBoi, you been baller, sit on the throne. Ain't never sold shit, clone, get your ass on. That bullshit is for the rodeo, it don't belong. Blowing on that donut beat pack from the biggest bone. From K-Town to H-Town, they hold it down. Internationally respected, you see the crowns. Dust Brothers and Theme Kings, we all hustlers. Been ballin' like JimmyBoi was feeding customers. Cold as ice, the block coming cop from us. Realest podcast in the world that can't fuck with us. Yeah, this lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we set the price. Yeah, this lifestyle we live, man, it's cold as ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.
Yo, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? Welcome to another brand new episode of the world famous Cold as Ice podcast. Coming to you live every Friday evening. Coming straight from Hollywood, California, via H-Town, Texas. I am one of your hosts, Ben Baller, not Ben Humble, a.k.a. the Wash Lord. Down south, we got my dog.
Jimmy the Gent. Y'all know what it is, man. JimmyBoi, A-Lee's finest, H-Town. Y'all know what it do, man. Ben, what's poppin', man? Y'all know the show. Cold as Ice is brought to you by the one and the only coldest producers ever, Dust Brothers. Illegal Cartel, you know what I'm saying? Original soundtrack by the Illegal Cartel, man. At the end of the day, y'all know what it is, man. We jamming. Slamming and jamming, baby.
Next weekend, I will be in H-Town. I will be in Houston. For the subscribers that listen to the show this week, make sure you message me if you want to come to the Houston subscriber meetup. We're going to do that on Thursday night. There'll be some real low-key shit, about an hour and a half. Anyways, guys, it has been a very motherfucking eventful week. It has been a crazy motherfucking week, from entertainment to world politics and shit that's going on and all types of things. We got the Super Bowl this weekend. A lot going on, man. Where the fuck do we even begin, to tell you the truth? I have so many things to talk about, like the Lakers trades and fucking all kinds of shit. All right, here. I know we can start. Illegal immigrants being deported. Okay? As you guys may or may not know, a majority of illegal aliens reside in California, and then secondly in Texas, and then third in Florida. Okay? I had made a video the other day because I've spoken about this before on the show a long time ago. Leaving Mac Miller's house one day, my brand new Ghost Rolls Royce, I get rear-ended by a dude, didn't speak English very well, didn't have a license, didn't have registration, probably had no insurance. And I said, you know what, man? I think it was like $7 or $8 to fix the bumper. And I looked at his car, was fucked up. And I just had some compassion because I think about how I came up, how my family came here. You know, I was like, hey, bro, you just go. You probably got way bigger things to worry about, man. And he was so crying and he was really thankful. And I got 200,000 people saw that story. A lot of people hit me up. And then, of course, you get it. The surprising thing was more positive than good. It was like maybe like a dozen people were like, oh, well, you voted for Trump. So fucking what, you stupid motherfuckers? Now, the thing is this. Don't get it fucked up. There's been these protests out here. Dog, I was in traffic today. I get real bad anxiety when I sit in real bad, like gridlock for no goddamn reason, because people don't know how to fucking act when it rains, or they see an accident or some shit in LA. Dog, I get crazy. I have yet, and I pray to God, I do not have my gun in the car when this shit is happening. I have yet to be stuck in on the freeway or somewhere there's been a fucking protest. Bruh, don't do that. I don't give a fuck if it's gay rights, if your mom died, something, whatever the fuck it may be, if it's a greater good. Don't fuck people's lives up. Prevent people from going to the hospital. Prevent people from being late from work because your issues, whatever the fuck it is. And to get even deeper on it, when people fuck up, make mistakes, if my son does something bad, someone I love does something bad, makes a mistake, I feel bad even though they fucked up. I still have compassion. What I'm saying is, my family came here, immigrated here. They still came here through legitimately. They went through the legal way. So Jimmy, how did your parents come here, dog? I'm not joking, dog. Did they come here on a boat or did they fly
came,
here? Like,
man, nah, bro. So when they left Vietnam at first, they didn't have no way to America. They literally had to flee by boat, like fishing boats, because they couldn't stay in Vietnam anymore. And they literally had to get fake passports. And I think they got to India first. From India, they stayed at in Tibet, in China, with the monks, like finding refuge, bro, just to find a way. And finally, they had got a sponsor, and they made it to America. You know what I mean? So it was definitely a journey, but they got to America, you know, the only way they could, which was through sponsor, you know, because it's just you couldn't just cross a border to get to America from Vietnam.
yeah.
It was definitely, you know, a very tough journey for them. They were homeless, you know, nowhere to live, nowhere to go type shit, you know what I mean? And made it work the way they had to make it work, man.
So my thing is, what are your thoughts on us paying taxes? You pay taxes?
Of course.
Okay. What are your thoughts on us paying taxes? Anything else? Look, some people might take it the wrong way when I say, hey, man, you know, nannies, gardeners here. And I'm talking about my personal experience. There's a lot of fucking independent business owners that have taco trucks, that have restaurants, that have carts, things like that. I'm not mad at anybody that hustle, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, man, if you come here and you don't come through the legit way, bro, how the fuck? Dog, there's like fucking 100 countries that will ship you the fuck out and deport you if you're there illegally, dog. If I go to Korea and I stay too long, they kicking my ass out. Go to Paris, you name it. There's a gang of places.
Yeah.
But again, it's different because I have the means
Some
to
they'll
try to
even
come
lock
there.
you up. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah.
They don't even play.
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, but you pay taxes, you get motherfuckers who are coming in, and there's not even talking about the dudes who do crime, and then when they get arrested or they get some shit, they got to get health care, whatever the fuck it may be, it's got to come out of my pocket? You fucking tripping, bro. Nah, hell nah.
You know, it's a lot to it, you know what I mean? And it's definitely a thin line. It's a sensitive line, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, it's just what it is, man. You come here, people come here for what? The American dream. A part of the American dream is also you having to pay your taxes to keep things going the way it goes. You know, the reason why the system is the way the system is built here is built so it can keep going. And that's why people continue to try to come here to, you know, live that dream. And you just got to make a way, you know, like you can't come here and just stay here and not get eventually, you know, the proper way to live here and do things like that. It just makes life harder, man. You know, like it's just simple as that. That's coming from a guy that used to not to pay taxes, and I used to always try to stay under the radar and do all that stuff. And as you just get older, you understand like it's a lot easier if you just pay the taxes. And honestly, like if you claim more, claim less, you know, with taxes and do more under the table, technically, if you really think about it and you do the math, you're not really winning. You're not really coming out on top.
Look, man, you want to pay millions of dollars in taxes. That means you making some shit happen. But to be honest, Trump's trying to abolish taxes, income taxes. Dog, I hope they do, because you know what? My mom ain't really living off her Social Security like that. My pops wasn't really living off his shit like that. Like, that shit is cap. But speaking of Mexicans, speaking of motherfuckers that pay their taxes, you see your homeboy on the federal fucking, the FBI IRS auction?
Man.
Hey, what's his real name again? What's his actual, his government name?
Daniel Hernandez.
Oh, it's not Soto, it's Daniel Hernandez?
Yeah, Daniel Hernandez, man.
Okay, so
Daniel
6'9",
Hernandez.
the 6'9" auction. Did you see that shit, bro?
Yeah, people sent me the links and everything. And you know, the funny thing is, like, you know, me and Danny, we haven't talked in about 4.5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I saw him for a brief moment right when he had got out. You know, he even got some more work for me later down the line. But I ended up, you know, not wanting to do the last 2 pieces that he got made. And the reason why was just because I had told him, like everything that we made, we pushed the envelope. So when he wanted to make like the flat spinning piece, I just was like, bro, like I just don't feel like that's gonna be it, and I guess, he felt some type of way about it. But he had a new jeweler work on his stuff. I had a lot of people send me links because I guess some of the pieces, they got it checked and everything, and they said they were like lab stones that were replaced with the diamonds. If y'all read it closely, y'all see that it says it like that. Y'all got to understand is that, when you have these custom pieces, you're going to wear them and, stones fall out from how you take care of your jewelry or whatever it is. And, when y'all bring it to a jeweler, especially if it ain't the jeweler that made the pieces and y'all think that they're going to replace these stones for free, y'all best believe that if they doing it for free, they putting whatever they want to put in there. So, just to make that clear real quick and state, because I had some people hitting me like, oh, there's lab diamonds on this piece. That's what you were. No, I don't play that. That's why you see the shark piece. You see it straight up. Ain't, you know what I mean? It's straight. We don't play that. We don't even offer lab. So I can't speak on, where he's brought his jewelry to in the last 4.5 years to either get polished, cleaned up, any the stones that fall out replaced. Because when you wearing 2 or more chains together, stones gonna fall out. So,
bro, listen, dog. Playboy Cardi would bring motherfucking chains. That fucking Elliot, goddamn. What's that fucking? What are those guys called in Atlanta again? The fucking
Icebox.
Not Icebox. The other ones are like some shit.
Jewelry Unlimited.
Jewelry Unlimited. He would bring shit from all kinds of motherfuckers. I'm like, dog, I ain't cleaning this shit, bro. I don't want to have any part. Like, and it's not some hater shit. And we're gonna get into this in a second about the jewelers and stuff like that. But can you speak? Fuck it, dog. I mean, if you can, sorry. Can you speak on it? How much did that shark chain and chain cost? How much did he pay for it?
So the shark chain itself, the shark chain alone was let me think to my head real quick because I had.
Dog, it's 118 carats. Remember, guys. When you look at the live auctioneers auction site, 118 carats, please believe they went to an appraiser to go over the whole thing.
Definitely.
So this is 118
I think
carats.
the shark charm alone, I think that was almost like 180, 185 from what I remember. Almost 200 just for the shark. That's for the shark charm alone.
Let me see something real quick. Hold on.
You know what I mean? That was almost 600 grams.
Forget the weight. Forget the weight. Okay, let's go with how many diamonds roughly. Do you remember?
So
about 15,000.
So the small stones, it was like you said right there, it was about 120 carats. The teeth alone, those all range from like almost 1 carat to 2 carat each stone.
Forget the teeth.
You know what I mean?
Just the pave work. How many stones did you say? 12,000, 15,000?
Almost 12,000.
Okay, so 12,000. Okay. Now, Houston has cheaper labor.
And that's pave. That wasn't prong setting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally, we drilled that motherfucker.
Listen, so $12,000 in Houston, let's just say, for fuck's sake, $5, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just the fucking labor alone, not even the diamonds, just the labor alone is $60K. Okay, you dumb fucking motherfuckers who don't understand how shit goes. Okay?
Yeah.
Just the labor alone. Was that 14 karat or 18 karat? It should say here, right here. Hold on, let me see.
No, it was 10 karat.
Okay, so 600 grams, 10 karat. Let's just say with the custom mold, everything, whatever. Let's just say 45 a gram. Let's say whatever. Okay, so 27 bands. So we already at $90,000 just in labor and gold. Okay, now we go 118 carats of pave, and let's just say, let me see here. So they are VS1. Dude, these are VS1 diamonds, okay? So let's just go lowball a band right there. That's $118,000, okay? $118,000. So
Jury
we had
breakdown for dummies.
205,000 just in cost alone, and we ain't even got to the teeth yet. We ain't got to the actual fucking, you know what I'm saying, what Jimmy's markups got to be and all that. And this motherfucker is at 60 bands, and there's how many days left? Let me see.
It's a bunch. It's about a month before it actually starts.
Yeah, 26 days. But the bidding's still going on right now, bro. It's at 60 right now.
Uh-huh. And that's the crazy thing, you know what I mean? Like that's what people don't understand. And even him, like at one point, like thinking that, I'm sitting there trying to hit them upside the head. And that's what happens when you start believing in other people, you know what I mean? And it's the crazy part of like that. So, y'all just got the breakdown right there, really simple, you know what I mean? And
how about this?
And that's that.
I charge 9 to 10 for labor on a stone. New York charges anywhere from 9 to 15. London charges anywhere from 15 to 20 for labor. Now you go to China, guess what? It's $1 to cut a stone, but you're dealing with time, this and that. Motherfuckers want to wait.
Yeah.
But
that's a whole different game.
That leads me to my next question. Jimmy, did you see that Takashi Murakami did a collaboration with Alex Moss?
I actually just saw a piece today, but was it a collaboration with Takashi, or I think it was just like an artist?
I don't think okay, I know Takashi had to sign off on it. But he didn't put his stamp on it. You feel me? Like there's no, in the back it doesn't say TM. I mean, I could do some more. But the thing is, bottom line is I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, and that dude follows me, the little Japanese kid that got the shit who commissioned Alex to get it. That dude Alex had to break off Murakami to do it. I'm not mad at them. You know who did it first. You know who did the real iconic shit. My thing is, I still don't care. Now, there have been people out there from Jason to Greg or anybody else be like, oh man, whatever. They said some good things, they said some bad things, whatever, and it is what it is. At a certain point, no matter how bad and how fucking fucked up the jewelry game is right now, there have been me talking shit, and then there's hating. Two different things, guys. Two different things. If someone came to me and be like, someone came up to me and said, hey, Elliot got this price, or Alex Moss got this price, or Flawless got this price, I'd be like, oh, cool, then go to them then. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, it's like kind of like if a girl's like, oh well, this guy's taking me to Milan. Where you gonna take me, bitch? I'm taking you to In-N-Out.
Yeah, like and like with that being said, bro, it's just like a lot of y'all. That's why like I don't really post a lot of jewelry as much and do things like that no more, because I feel like this whole thing right now is just like, all these quote unquote jewelers coming up or these known jewelers, like it's like they gotta throw dirt on somebody's name just to get them a sale. You know what I mean? Like I think that's the lamest thing. It's like speaking facts on how you feel about somebody and then sitting there just trying to hate. It's just retarded. You know what I mean? Like for you gotta hate on me just for you to make a sale. Just really shows you your character of a person, man. You really lame as hell. Like I've had clients that come to me or either say like, oh, this person said that. I'm like, cool. I don't gotta sit there and say anything, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they know they work and they work gonna come out, man. I got, man, like it's just so much, but it's just that hating shit. It's lame, you know what I mean? And it really shows your character of a person. All you little clowns that got the makeup shit, I done heard motherfuckers say I done sold them, some lab, things like that, but then you ain't gonna say nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
So, let's get into the thing that where me and you, we never had an issue. Okay? Jimmy, how long have I known fucking Jackson Wang, Mark Twain, all those guys?
Way longer than I know. I know probably before I even started doing jewelry.
Okay. Did you ever hear through anybody else or hear me say something like, oh, why the fuck is you talking to my homeboys? Why is you going after them for jewelry? But I'm being serious. Have you ever heard that? Did you hear them saying like anything like, oh man, well, Ben wanted to do this or whatever, or anything? No, just tell me.
No.
Okay.
No.
Now, if someone was like, hey, dog, Ben's currently doing something with him, blah, blah, you would fall back and be like, oh, yeah, this ain't my area to go in. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Even when I met Mark and them, you know what I mean? And they can even vouch for this, you know what I mean? And then I met Jackson. I met Jackson when I went to go meet with Mark and them at the concert. And Jackson off top was like, Ben's my brother, and like my brother, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, like Ben, like my brother too. I never ever, you can ask Jackson. I've never come at him like, yo, you need some work, nothing like that. I don't even come at people like that.
Bro, I don't care.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that, see, like, people gotta understand, like, that's what I meant about with the hating stuff, is that like, even I go around, there's not one person I can tell you that I didn't went up to them as a stranger. I'm like, hey, I'm a jeweler, come get jewelry from me. You know what I mean? Like, your work gonna speak for itself. You ain't got to go out there and beg people to do something for you. if people don't know what I do for a living, cool. I ain't even got to tell you, bro. Eventually you'll know. And if you don't know, then it's all good. What I'm just trying to say is at the end of the day, it's like, you ain't gotta be no hater just to get somebody to do some sales. Like that's some clown. That's the clown shit in the world. You know what I'm saying?
I done seen people say crazy shit, and there's so many times I've tried to not tell them that they pasted a fake, or that they had Moissanite, or that they had CVDs, or they had whatever. And the crazy thing is, they get so butthurt about shit. I've put these motherfuckers in books, dog. I have a book called Ice Cold. I got a documentary called Ice Cold. I featured all the big jewelers, TV Johnny, all them guys, whatever. And I'll address it when we get more jewelers on here. We'll talk about it. Some pay homage, some don't. I don't give a fuck. But they get butthurt. Now, the crazy thing is, we're going to get into the Grammys real quick. And you see Kendrick cleaned up. Okay? And one of the big topics of discussion was the chains he had on his neck. Looked like water. Now, he's wearing 2 or 3 chains. One of the big chains on his neck, I made. Right? I didn't tweet about it. I didn't say anything. I kind of said a little subliminal tweet, kind of like, yo, someone's iced out at the Grammys. I didn't say nothing else. Want to know why? Because the Jesus piece he had on, I didn't make. Now, at the pop out, all the big shit was mine that was front and center. If I was somebody else, even let's argue, and I'm going to talk about something else in a second. If I was like allegedly the top 10 or 20 jeweler in the world, whatever, you see these guys on Instagram, and just one of their chains was on his neck. How many times you think that motherfucker would have posted Kendrick on his page?
Man, they would have tried to ride that wave and pay ads to do this and that and get all the attention that they could to try to sweep that thing like that, bro.
Yeah. And because of my situation with Drake and whatever, dog, they just reached out to me about some kind of chain for some collab thing. And I was like, dog, I don't, dog, I got nothing but love for Kendrick. To make up for, my son Ryder loves GNX, the album. I've listened to it a few more times. It's not bad. It's cool. It ain't what motherfuckers is making it be, but, and there's some controversy now. Have you seen that they released a set list and all the shit for the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
And dog, they're like, this ain't like shit. He basically gonna perform Not Like Us. And that's going to be the whole, and I get it's a big song. It's his biggest song is a diss song. Cool, you know what I mean? Like, when Ice Cube's biggest song was No Vaseline and Tupac's biggest song was Big Hitting Up, them motherfuckers wasn't promoting that like on some, it was to get the crowd hyped here and there, but they wasn't trying to get no motherfucking Grammy off that shit. Their work spoke bigger than that. And again, I'm not saying Kendrick ain't bigger than that one song, but that's almost defining him. You feel me?
That also, for me, it's just like, that also just shows like the society that we live in now, like everybody just likes to glorify like negativity or, just like you said, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's just what it is now. We live in a world where it's like, that's what it's really about. You know what I mean? The hype of the situation and how,
Check it out, dog. There's some page called Jewelry Wars or some shit, whatever. They tag me. They ain't got that many followers, whatever. There's a bunch of jewelry pages. Who knows who runs them? Sometimes there's some goofy motherfuckers in Europe that don't even got no fucking idea about what's really going on. Dog, I forgot who the jewelry was. Is it A Jewelers in London? They made that Central Seat Queen Elizabeth piece. That's probably my favorite piece I've seen in years. That piece is cold as motherfucking ice. That piece got my full stamp. I went on there and said, God damn, I gave them props. They fucking messaged me. I never responded. They were like, dog, you don't understand what that means. I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not tripping. But going on, these motherfuckers had this top 10 jeweler list of jewelry wars. Of course, they don't list me, right? And I'm laughing. I'm like, these top 10 dudes you mentioned, I don't think they even mentioned Jacob. And I'm like, they ain't even inside the club. No, I'm being serious, bro. Could you imagine if dudes was talking about the best in the world and they was talking about the college basketball players and they don't mention the NBA? How is you talking about dudes who are not even in the pros yet? Now, a couple of them, I would say they're in the pros, but that shit just cracks me up, bro.
A lot of this shit's hype, and that's a lot of that shit people be paying for, bro. That's just like these guys and people that be paying to get on Forbes, paying to get on fucking, different like social media platforms that claim their riches and their net worth.
Bro, people even paying to get in Hypebeast 100 now.
True.
So check this out, dog. Going to the Grammys, I ain't cared about the Grammys in about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And all this controversy about Beyonce winning a country album of the year and this and that, whatever. And she's got all this and that. Dog, I don't even know a fucking Beyonce song from like the last 10 plus years. Right? There's so much cap that's going on in the Grammys right now, bro. It's mind-boggling. So, didn't watch it. Don't give a fuck.
Bro, you remember when back in the day when you find out a person, a celebrity gets a star on the like Hollywood Walk of Fame, like it meant something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything is just watered down now, bro. Everything is just like when I see him, just like, oh, yeah, okay.
And now, I get a call and a text message day before the Grammys or 2 days before the Grammys that Kanye doing a party in K-Town. So I thought it was a special invite. Then John Monopoly hits me, his manager. And then Justin LeBoy hits me up. Bro, why Kanye tweet out the address of the fucking party? Why the fuck would I want to be a party he just tweeted out to the whole fucking world? So I was like, Brian, dog, I was like, man, should I really step in? I told my girl, I said, babe, you want ready to go? We was getting ready to go. I was like, all right, cool. Literally like 4 a.m. day of the Grammys, he tweets out the address. I'm like, bro, I'm good. I ain't going to this shit, dog. Like, and it was in my hood, bro, right? Now, let me ask you. You saw the pictures of Kanye wife butt naked, right?
Yeah.
Dog, he got 4 kids, bro. What you think about like having your wife step out? And by the way, I've said she's beautiful, bro, Bianca, but just having your wife step out bucket naked like that, dog. It just, how does that make you feel?
It's wild, bro. You know, it's wild. You know, I even had people hit me up like trying to ask me like if it's, you know, is it like a secret message behind it or things like that? And I said, honestly, I don't think so. I think it was just like, hey, this is what we're gonna do, and it was a marketing thing for him. You know what I mean?
Look, man, the last time Kanye hit me about some jewelry was right during the pandemic. Then Justin LeBoy hit me about it. He really wanted to get these angels made. I was going to wear the plastic Jesus piece, you know, the iconic, you know, plastic Jesus piece that I made. And I was like, you know what, dog, we ain't talked in a minute. I know he wants to get up. I'm like, dog, I'm about to get my shit back cracking. He's back on his shit now. You know, I'm proud of him, bro. Yeezy's selling for only $20 a pop, like t-shirts, shoes, the shorts, everything. You see this website's like $20 or less. And he's doing billions of dollars of sales. And I'm like, all right, cool. This might be a good little, you know, little thing. And then this motherfucker's talking about, yo, free Puffy on his Twitter today. Like, bruh, you fucking up my back. I can't, like, dog, man. What the fuck, bruh? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's tough for me to associate. Like, I can't, you fucking my bag up, dog. Like, I don't know if it's gonna happen or if it's not gonna happen, but the shit fucking me up, bro. I just, man.
Nah, but you know what, bro? Like, fuck all that right now. Like, really? Why haven't we started this off with this whole 50 Cent Big Meat situation, bro? Because
oh my God,
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I sit here and I'm reading this, seeing that, and I'm wondering, like, is this just all part of their marketing? Is this like, bro, this is wild. This is crazy. It's crazy.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck, dog. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. I've known 50 for a long time, bro. I've known 50 for 20 plus years. I have never seen 50 Cent do a fake marketing thing. He's still beefing with Floyd, you know, over some shit, small shit. He ain't the type to beef over somebody for marketing, bro. He just don't give a fuck. Now, I know he came up hard, you know, what's happened with Lloyd Banks and Young Buck and all that shit. That shit is sad. What happened at the game. I almost feel like all that shit is self-explanatory of how somebody is. Yeah, of course, he's cool with Yayo, whatever, but like, it's kind of a weird situation. You know, the only person he ain't go across is M and Dre because he know he can't. But Big Meech is a legend. I feel bad, like, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, the situation he in right now, he fresh out. He trying to get back on his feet. You know, the show probably brought some bread to him. Tell you the truth, out of all the shows he did on the Power series or in, you know, on Stars, I think BMF was the worst show out of all of them, right? And you see how he posted the messages from Lil Meech, like, yo, look, what? Yo, why you unfollow me? Why you fucking with this, now, whatever, dog. I can't control my dad, which is true. He can't control his dad, you know. He's like, bro, you know, he needed some bread. You know, Ross gave him some bread to pay his bills. Like, why you doing this with me? And he's like, you know, we just trying to wait for the next season. And then in his caption, he put, what next season, Lil Ninja?
Yeah, man. And then you seen that post he posted after talking about he gonna reach out to Mona Scott to have him on Love and Hip Hop.
Bro, look, if somebody tried to kill me, because we're going into something else now. If someone actually attempted to kill me, and I'd be like, fuck you, whatever. I've had some deep beefs, bro. I am not as successful as 50 Cent. He's damn near $1 billion empire. At a certain point, bro, you got to let that hurt go, dog. He's a funny dude. He's cool. You know, I ain't got no beef with him, but I'm saying, like, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. I knew Irv 25, 30 years ago when he was promoting mixtapes. He was out in the streets really doing street promo. And like people say all the time, whether you like it or not, there was a point in time in the late 90s where he ran the radio airwaves with Ja Rule. Mm-hmm. Now, does that mean that Ja Rule is not corny? I think Ja Rule is probably one of the corniest motherfuckers in history. Did I play his music in the clubs when I was a DJ? I had to, because it was big music and it was cool. But dog, it's just like almost on some one-hit wonder type shit, because there was just he was such a fucking cornball. And the way that 50 ended Irv on them G-Unit mixtapes, bro, he really fucked his shit up. And they've been fighting here and there and whatever, but at the end of the day, Irv was a successful black businessman. He did what he needed to do. The part that fucked me up is 54 died of a stroke. Dog, it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that in this business that have died in their mid to early 50s. Boy, that's young, man. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I had nightmares about it, dog. I get fucking stressed over some shit, and you know, your heart ain't good or whatever. Dog, like, he gone, man. You gonna post, what you think about him posting picture of Irv Gotti saying, I was smoking on that Irv pack? Be real.
That was some cold shit, you know what I mean? But then it's like, I get everything you're saying too, but it's like, for me, it's like, we only know what has been like showcased as far as their beef or however it might be, you know what I mean? And if it was really like, you know, from watching the movie or hearing like how these guys were really trying to end his life or end his career, like, you know, I get how some people can say, you know, you got to let it go. But then at the same time, that's like something I said before in our previous episode, you know, like how you choose to disrespect me is not going to dictate how I choose to disrespect you back. And, you know, really, if he felt like they are responsible for when he got shot them 9 times and almost died. And, you know, imagine the suffering that he went through, you know, like not knowing he was going to be 50 Cent. He had to go through all that. You know, it's a lot, man. Like, it's really a lot. Like, from the outside looking in, you know, not personally knowing him like that. You know, I done been around 50 a couple of times, talked to him, but I don't know him personally. Like, but like to see that type of thing, it's like, you know, it could be something that can keep you scarred for life, bro. You know, so it's like, to him,
but
it's
what I'm
just
saying
like,
is,
fuck
bro,
him.
you got you rich, you a grown ass man, you 50 years old almost, bro. He is 50. Sorry, you got the means to go get some help, bro, to deal with them demons. You feel me?
I think that's part of why 50's 50, bro. He just,
all right.
I can't even say if it's being petty or not. It's just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying that shit. It's just sad.
But you know, like, rest in peace to Irv. You know what I mean? And condolences to him and his family. You know, it sucks. You know, but yeah, it's just, man, it's a crazy situation. Like, 50 is wilding. He's definitely wilding, bro. Like, he wilding.
100%, bro. One person I want to get on the show, dogs. I want to get my boy Demme. He was a program director for Power 106, one of the most powerful radio stations in the country, if not the world. He got stories for days, and his page is a great page to follow on Instagram. Next up, dog, you seen that video of Scott Storch, his ex and baby mama going crazy on the Mexican dudes in the parking lot in Beverly Hills?
Yeah, bro.
All right, dog. What's your opinion on that, man?
Man, I've had a chance to kind of get to know this person. Been around her a couple times, a lot of times.
Yeah, so they sent me some Cocoa Nugs back in the day and shit and everything, right? I think I might have met her a few times.
She's definitely a character, and the truth gonna come out. You know what I mean? And it's like you can say whatever and be whatever, but you really gotta understand. You really gotta watch what you say and do. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you got a image you trying to withhold, like hold up or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just.
But bro, Scott already addressed it. He said he's horrified by it. It's despicable. He's terrible. Can't believe she said the shit. He said what he said. And Scott, dog, I don't know if. Have you met anybody more? I don't know if you know Scott. I know Scott well. I don't know many people that are more unproblematic than that dude.
No, definitely.
And where I stand with it is, look, one, them dudes weren't even Mexicans. They were fucking Armenian, bro. And people get them mixed up all the time in LA. So what pissed me off is this. If allegedly one of them dudes in Valet Parkers groped and touched your ass, you should have called the police right then and there. All that footage they got, great. Once you get the police involved, then there's an investigation that goes deeper and they know it's serious. You don't go try to address it and try to be fucking Law and Order View by yourself and try to say, just admit that you did this. Admit that you did this. And then backtrack, say, you don't know, I'm not racist, whatever. Dog, you said the word wetback, dog. You said I'm rich, you're poor,
man,
like these type of...
And that was what I was trying to get to. At the end of the day, it's like a person's true self always gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? It's just whether they get it on camera, and this time they got it on camera. Like she want to make up a story, and I'm gonna say she making up a story about her being groped because why you ain't bringing up the whole time the camera was going off and on? You were trying to. No, she
did.
You were getting.
She brought it up, but it was secondary. It was like weird.
When they were filming it, she didn't bring it up. When they were filming her?
When they were filming her, she goes, hey, you just grabbed my ass. That's the first thing she said.
Oh, I didn't see that part at all.
Or she said it in her caption, some bullshit. Bottom line is, bro, she was trying to walk her shit back, and I think it's all cap, dog.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like you was getting mad that they were filming you. You got caught. And it's just like a person's true colors are always gonna come out, man. You know what I mean? It's just, it is sickening, man. It's just, it's just entitlement is a motherfucker, man. Entitlement is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And there's no good way that comes out from entitlement. Just so y'all know that.
Nah, man, she's a rap dog. It's all right. So let's switch up shit, man. Let's get into this sports shit, dog. So, unless you've been living under a rock, then arguably, possibly the biggest NBA trade in history just happened a couple days ago. Anthony Davis of my beloved Los Angeles Lakers traded for Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. And nobody knew. Meaning, Rich Paul didn't know, right? 80s manager. LeBron didn't know. And then
crazy.
Anthony Davis himself didn't know. Only people that knew were obviously,
crazy.
Old boy, the GM of the Mavericks, obviously Mark Cuban, Jeannie Buss, and Rob Pelinka. Now, the crazy thing is people were like, oh, well, shit. They had to have known, and then they started realizing, nah, dog, because you know what? Luka just closed escrow a week or two ago on a $12 million crib in Dallas. Okay? AD just closed inside this year a $30 million crib in Bel Air. Bro, the thing about Luka is he might be able to get rid of that $12 million crib and not really kind of be that it might be crazy. And I bet you the $12 million crib in Dallas is probably nicer than a $30 million crib here in Bel Air. But that $30 million crib right now, dog, cribs over 20 right now in LA are not selling, bro. Motherfuckers is taking L's on them shits. You can rent some shit out, but it's a fucked up time. The thing that's fucked up to me is there is something deeper, and I don't give a fuck either way. We just picked up, what's his name? Mitchell. Forgot a dude from the Hornets. And He's a beast. This motherfucker's been averaging 30-10 over the last 4 or 5 games. So we got a big man now. We got Luka and LeBron. LeBron old, but Luka is about to be the face of the Lakers. He's literally going to be the next Kobe, the next whatever, because he's 25. LeBron came here almost 40. So it's kind of like, I don't think there's going to be a LeBron statue outside the Staples Center, when it's all said and done. Will there be a retired jersey? Yeah, I think so, maybe. I don't think some people are delusional. But Luka, he really could fuck around and just, dog, all he needs to do is, he got all the talent in the world. He's arguably top 3 best player in the NBA right now. So the shit is crazy. The thing that's so nuts about it, to me, and you tell me what you think. LeBron, he got his son on the team, right? LeBron, he got JJ Redick, the head coach, he in his ear. This is his team, the whole 9. I think the Lakers front office did that, not intentionally, but they didn't tell him, just to let him know, like, hey, we didn't do a lot for you here. You do a lot for us. We got your son on the team. You here, you doing your thing. But they let him know who was in charge for real. You feel me? Yeah. Like they didn't tell him anything. Now, my question to you is, if Kobe was alive and this was a similar situation, they made the biggest trade in history, do you think Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss would have kept out from Kobe?
I don't think so.
Yep, me neither, dog. There's no goddamn way they would not told Kobe. Kobe would have knew, dog. And obviously, it shocked the world. So we'll see. Dallas played tonight. I didn't see what the fuck. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what.
Hey, shout out to PJ too, man. He just got traded back to Miami.
Yeah, let me see what the fucking final score is. They was whipping Dallas's ass. Let me see some real quick. Shit, yeah, Dallas was whipping Boston's ass. Dallas won. They're on a 4-game losing streak, but they won. Look, dog, I hope the shit, man, dog. But I want my Lakers to flourish. People are hating, saying, "Oh, this shit ain't gonna be nothing." Whatever. Boom. Look, AD was hurt. Shit, more than half the season. Luka's still young. Not to say that AD ain't a beast. He is. He's a motherfucking beast, dog. But what pissed me off is that Jimmy Butler went to the Warriors, dog. And that motherfucker is something else, dog. He had definitely gonna bring some spice to that team. I think that motherfucker can really give them a run ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Possibly this year, if not the next. So, yeah, it's been a lot of crazy trades, dog. Shit, trade deadline just ended, so, ain't no more shenanigans. They got All-Star Week next week in the Bay, but I'll be with you.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Super Bowl this weekend, dog. So have you changed your mind yet? What are you thinking, man?
No, I think it's still, what I mean? I kind of I always like the underdog, you know what I'm saying, in the situation. But, it's a lot of power on Kansas side.
The line ain't moved, fam. Dog, Kansas City's 1 point, point and a half favorite. That's it. It ain't moved. That's too little of some points. But I want to lay down a massive bet just to make shit, just to make me sick during the game. Like, oh, shit. So at this point, it's really going to be who wins at 1.5. You feel me? So who do you want to win?
I want the underdogs to win, bro. Honestly.
I want the Eagles to win too. You do anything special for Super Bowl?
I'm probably just gonna go to a homie house, you know what I mean? Like we always do, and just really kick back, watch the game. I think I'm gonna lay out a little wager, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're gonna do a little party here. Just the kids. Each of the kids get to bring one of their best friends and their parents. Yeah. Me and my girl, we gonna dog, I ain't go barbecuing shit, dog. It's too cold. I'm gonna fucking have Wingstop and Papa John's, bro. And
yeah, keep it simple. Focus on the game.
Charcuterie board, you know what I'm saying? Some nachos. That's about it, bro. Anything been going on with your kids, bro?
Man, they've been good, man. They've been chilling. The crazy thing though, bro, I got total I got 5 kids, and my oldest is 25. Vanna's the middle child, even though a lot of people they see from social media or whatever that hasn't been following me for that long. People that have been following me know, about me having 5 kids, Vanna being the only girl and the middle child. So she got 2 older brothers. So my second son, it's crazy, bro. Like last time I seen him, he was like 2 years old. His mom was kind of like in a situation where it was like either I be with her or I can't be in my son's life. Long story short, bro, like Vanna and him ended up like having same mutual friends, bro, and they met, and Vanna always knew about him, so when she saw, she knew. They were able to connect, and tomorrow I actually get to meet him, bro, and sit down and really talk to him and really just try to begin this journey of building this relationship with my son, man.
It's fucking beautiful, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a blessing, bro. It's like, that prime example to just show you, like, no matter what you try to do, no matter how bitter or on the dumb shit you want to be, you can't stop what God got planned. And it's crazy how God put it all together. You remember I told you, like he literally was at my house on New Year's Eve when he didn't even know I was his dad, and it was just crazy, and it's just like, it's God, and it's just like, so that's some work, we're working on, and, Vanna's still doing her thing, and, yeah, man, just constantly every day trying to be a better father, man, try to be a better person and just, learning as we grow, man, wisdom and all. What about you, bro?
Shit, bro, London's in golf right now, and London's also playing basketball now, and he's starting to enjoy it. He was sick all this week, but Ryder's on the team too, and this is, Ryder's really getting active in sports, football. So they had their first game 2 days ago, and they got a W. And I didn't start really getting serious about sports till, football till I was like 13. Basketball probably around 10, 11. I didn't get serious till I was 13. So like, and then I ended up getting a scholarship playing football, and I played basketball in college. So like Ryder, I feel bad because I've spent time with him obviously, but like his uncle, tries to take him, play basketball here and there, but I should start doing it more. But he loves it. And today they had a game, and this referee called, they're the best team in the league. We're up by 6 points and we were leading the entire game. Okay? Mm-hmm. We're on their home court. There's a minute and 50 seconds left, bro. And in that minute and 50 seconds, this referee called 7 different travel calls against us. They end up taking a lead by 4. We lose the game. And I'm like, this ain't how you do this to kids, man. And, some coaches are like, hey, listen, don't focus on wins. Focus on unity, this and that. Like, dog, 12-year-olds. You motherfuckers is soft. Fuck that. What the fuck are we going out there? Why are you going out there? I know you want to go out there and have fun, but really, competitiveness, having that competitive spirit, that's what really changes you in your character. I don't want my son to get no participation trophies, dog. You know what I'm saying? But he went out there. It's the first time I seen Ryder playing basketball like that. Shit made me proud as a dad. And I'm at that part of my life, watching him play organized team sports and all that. So, it's fucking dope that's going on. I got them for the next 5 days. So yeah, man,
So you been seeing anything good on TV or any new shows lately, bro?
You know what, bro? It's crazy. I started watching a show on Hulu called Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Jimmy, this shit is crazy.
That sounds
like,
fun.
Bro, dog, this is some crazy. Do you have any idea where do the most Mormons live in America? You got to know this. Come on, man.
I'm assuming like Midwest area.
Is Utah. So, dog, I ain't going to get the story. Dog, this is just the craziest reality show that I've watched in a long time. And it's like some crazy ass white Mormon chicks that they on some thoughty shit. Some of them is actually kind of cute. Me and my girl obsessed with this show, bro. If you ain't seen it, dog, you got to peep it out. You watch anything good lately?
Check it out. I'm about to check it out after this. Nah, I just been seeing, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'll be big on this 90 Day Fiance thing, bro. This thing is hilarious to me, bro. It's like the best.
Dog, I used to love that show. I used to love that show.
They came out with so many different, like before the 90 days now, 90 Day Last Resort.
Yeah, I done seen all that shit.
I just be, flipping and stuff in there. But I started watching this Netflix show called Mo. He's actually a comedian that's from A-Leaf, man, where I'm from. And basically he got a show where it's like talking about life of him, like, he's Palestinian, growing up in A-Leaf, man, how, we're so diverse. And he got cameos with like Bun B and Slim Thug in there. It's a pretty interesting show, bro. So I just started watching it. I'm on, I think, episode 3 right now, season 1. He got 2 episodes of it, checking that out, and just it's pretty interesting.
I gotta watch that shit.
I'm gonna check out this. I'm gonna check out this Mormon thing as soon as we end this show.
That shit is, bro. You gonna love that motherfucking show.
That shit sounds crazy.
That is it for this episode, guys. Check this out real quick before you leave. Like I said, we've been on our audio shit because we getting ready to do some big shit in Houston and some guests and stuff, and do video and stuff. And meanwhile, the Dust Brothers, I gotta give them a little break. But peep game, because I'm going to Houston and I'm gonna be out there doing my thing. Next week, we are doing fan questions episodes, okay? So send your questions to coldasigepod@gmail.com. And you got until Tuesday night Pacific time, like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9, 10 p.m. Central time. That's 10, 11 p.m. Eastern time. This Tuesday, we got Valentine's Day coming up, guys. Fan questions for next week's episode. All right? Yeah, we're going to Houston. We're going to be living. We try to hit Papa Do's and try to hit some barbecue and all that other shit. If there's anything else, Jimmy, you got anything to say before we wrap it up?
No, that's about it, man. Y'all be ready. It's going to be live at motherfucking 5. And we're going to remind y'all to make sure y'all send in them questions by Tuesday.
All right, y'all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yup.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. All right, y'all. We out.
This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold, it's ice. We took a chance to fall, now we set the price. This lifestyle we live, man, it's cold, it's ice. We took a chance to ball, now we setting the price. Let's get it.